Hi guys, I have been doing a lot of mock interviews lately. And as a former corporate recruiter, I love helping people tell their story in a way that is the best version of themselves. One thing that I've been noticing, and this is happening at all career levels from entry level to senior C-suite executive, is that people, when answering behavioral interview questions, they do a great job with telling me the situation, and they love to talk about the actions that they took. But often people forget to tell the result, and they especially forget to quantify the result. And this means, like, did you grow the organization by 22% in 2017, or you made it more efficient, or you reduced turnover in your department by 40% because of some new policies that you put into place. So people forget to quantify. So as an exercise today, I'm going to ask you some behavioral questions just to think about how you would respond. And I want you to think about it in terms of situation, action, result, and don't forget the result. So here's some questions for you just to mull over in your head. And they fit different themes. And one thing I love about behavioral questions is that you can't necessarily predict the questions that you're going to get asked or the wording of the questions, but often behavioral-based questions fall under themes: flexibility, creativity, organization, difficult people, customer service, initiative, team building. Those are some of the themes that are very common. So if you can practice telling stories, and you have about 15 stories that demonstrate you showing positive behaviors that can fit in with different themes, it makes it easier to answer questions. So here's some for you to think about and just mull over in your head. Tell me about a time when you were in charge of or pushed for an unpopular or uncomfortable change. Tell me about a time when you took an idea and moved it all the way to the practice. That's one question. How would you answer that? Here's another. Give me a specific example of a time when you used a systematic process to define your objectives. What type of system did you use? And what payoff did you get from using this process? So this could be maybe something that you implemented to make it more efficient for your team, something that would make communication better. It could be something that you created yourself, a system that you created, or it could be something that you implemented. Maybe you implemented Slack into your work team, and you were able to reinvigorate the remote workers, and people felt more connected to your team. So it doesn't, your answer could go a lot of ways, but just something to think about. Here's another question fitting in the team building category. What did you do in your last job to contribute towards a teamwork environment? Be specific. Tell me about a time that you brought two reluctant groups of people together. What challenges did you face, and what were the results of that? And lastly, in many problem solutions, it's often tempting to jump through a conclusion to build a solution quickly. Tell me about a time when you resisted this temptation and thoroughly obtained all the facts associated with the problem before coming to a decision. So as you can see, behavioral-based questions can come in many different forms. The key is listening to the entire question, making sure that you understand what's being asked of you. Using your answer, basing your answer on the formula situation, action, result, making sure that you use and highlight a result, and prepare. You can really spend a lot of time running over your answers and just practicing. So good luck, and if you want to reach out to me specifically about interview coaching, I'd welcome the opportunity to work with you. My website is www.briefcasecoach.com. Thanks.